let's have a look at this thing called VIM. So VIM, Visual Editor, okay? And it's created specifically for Unix, all right? Now, I call it, or I say it's primitively powerful. It's, if you've used Notepad or text edits, you're going, that's pretty basic stuff. If you imagine that and then giving it the functionality of the most amazing bits of program, it's pretty cool. You can do all kinds of things with it, but it has a pretty steep learning curve to get into those things. We're going to use, we're going to be using some of the simple functionality of it, okay? Now we launch it from the terminal window, and we launch it by simply typing VIM. That's it. I type VIM, and I'm going to end up with a window that looks like that. Okay, and the window looks like this, and then I'm going to need to go into the edit or insert mode. Now, why on earth would we use VIM? Okay, that's a great question. Firstly, it's available across all Unix Linux systems. It's also on the Mac, okay, and you can even get another version of it called Mac Vim, and I'm pretty sure you can get something that runs on Windows, okay, but it's across all of the systems. What it does is, when you go, particularly because everything's a file in Linux, okay, when you go digging really deep down into the system, it's fantastic when you find the file that you need to edit, that you can, from the command line, just go VIM, the name of the file, it opens up, you make the changes, you save it, and then you go. You don't have to go back and go, now let's click, all the way through to find it, because you're there. Very straightforward. Now, what are we doing here? I am opening up, so vim.bash.bashrc. That's my bash resources file. And what I'm doing, what I can do in here is I can make all kinds of changes, and you'll do this within some of the pracs. You'll be making changes. So whenever you open your shell, certain things get executed and it sets up your environment ready for you. So it's a fantastic way to go about doing things. It's called gVIM. Now gVIM is the same as Vim, but it has a GUI, and some people tend to like this a little bit more. So I go gVIM, alright, so I've got gVIM, and now I write the name of the file, and it's opened a wonderful window here, and you can already see the name of the file. Okay, it matches, and I can type away, and I've got all the pretty features that I like, okay, but we don't always need them. Now, Vim or gVIM has two modes, all right? Now, in one, we can have actions, all right? And, excuse me, this is our default starting mode. Now, each letter we type then becomes a command that gets executed where we're in this command mode. The other mode we want to be in, and this is one we're going to be in a lot, is called insert mode. And that allows us to write and do all that file stuff that we want to do. Now, to get into this mode, okay, we change to edit mode by pressing escape followed by the I key. All right, so that clears everything, escape, and we go into insert mode. And now we can edit the file. When we're in edit mode, we reverse that to get out, hit the escape, and we move back through. So that's some basics of VIM.